Guys, morning, good morning, and welcome to our online session. Welcome. You are very welcome. Let's wait 5 minutes more, okay, to see if more, well, to see if the people show up, show up. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Christian, hello, morning. Christian, can you hear me? Christian, can you hear me?
Hello, teacher.
Hi, Christian. How are you doing? Santiago, hello. Morning.
Hello, good morning, teacher. How are you?
Good, Santiago. Thanks for asking. Let's wait until 5 past 11, okay? For your classmates. Can you send them a message for our meeting? ¿Pueden enviarle un mensajito a sus compañeros, Cristian y Santiago? Please.
Ok, profe, ya lo envío.
Okay. Well, okay, guys. Thank you for attending the session. Thank you for being here. Okay. Well, today we are going to start the new see. Well, let me share the learning guide with you guys. Let me show the learning guide. Let me share it. Ah, okay, this is the learning guide for this session. Okay, well, but we are not going to work on the questionnaire. We are not going to work here with this questionnaire because I
Teacher,
don't have access
teacher,
to
un
the platform.
poco
Tell me, ¿me chicos?
se le escucha intercortado,
Escucha bajito,
no, no como intercortado.
recortado. Así les escucho yo a ustedes. Bueno, no sé, no sé entonces qué tengo, qué problemas tengo con mi computador. Eh, ¿Están ahí mejor, chicos? Chicos.
Sí,
Se
sí
ve
se escucha
mejor,
algo
teacher.
entrecortado, la verdad.
Se escucha entrecortado igual.
Sí, algo.
Bueno, yo a ustedes también les escucho entrecortado. Bueno, entonces, pues, preguntan, ¿listo? Vuelvo y les repito. Voy a compartirles la guía de aprendizaje que vamos a ver en esta sesión. Eh, Mire, nosotros vamos a trabajar la guía 2, evidencia, actividad de aprendizaje 2, evidencia 2. Eso se llama presentation. Presentation. ¿Qué es lo que usted va a hacer aquí en esta evidencia? Aquí dice acá, vea. Este es el parrafito que nos interesa. Dice, de acuerdo a la temática en el tercer nivel que estamos estudiando, realice una presentación en inglés en video de un lugar turístico de su región. ¿Ok? Eso es lo que vamos a hacer. Vamos a mostrar un lugar turístico entre 1 minuto y 1 minuto 30 segundos, donde usted hable de un río en su ciudad natal, en su pueblo, donde hable sobre las playas, si usted es de Santa Marta, si usted es de Cartagena, si usted es de San Andrés, hable de las playas de San Andrés, hable de los parques de San Andrés, hable de los ríos que hay en el Amazonas, de los ríos que hay en el Putumayo, bueno, de cualquier lugar que tenga un atractivo turístico en su región. ¿Listo? Yo no les pido que utilicemos X o Y estructura de, para grabar el video, estructura de gramatical en inglés. No, podemos utilizar lo que nosotros queramos. ¿Listo? Para grabar el video. Me interesa que graben un video bonito, que sea claro, que se entienda lo que ustedes hablan sobre un lugar turístico de su región. ¿Ok? That's it. No more. Eso es todo lo que tienen que hacer. Preguntas, questions. El video tiene que durar
Mm,
entre 1 minuto y 1 minuto y medio. ¿Listo?
Profe, o
no,
sea, se tiene que grabar, digamos, un video como tal o en fotos y se va mostrando así o tiene que ser un video también del
Como,
lugar.
como a usted le quede fácil hacerlo. ¿Listo? Como nos quede fácil hacerlo. Si lo podemos hacer en video, y yo me puedo ir para el río, para la playa, y entonces hago un video de la playa y muestro la playa y hablo de la playa, lo puede hacer. Puedo usar el computador, puedo usar el celular. Si yo quiero poner fotos de una región de mi ciudad, de mi pueblo, y yo las describo en inglés, también puede ser. Listo, convierto eso en PDF o la subo en otro formato, en el formato que usted decida hacerlo, pero la única condición que debe tener es que dure minuto y medio, más o menos, y que se pueda abrir en cualquier equipo. ¿Listo? No me vaya a enviar un formato que solo lo tenga su computador o su celular porque me ponen vueltas. Y al fin y al cabo termino por decirle, no, no se lo pude calificar, vuélvalo a enviar. ¿Listo? Questions, Christian, Santiago.
No, no, señor.
Okay. Well, so let me share with you the learning guide. No, para compartirles la guía. Miren, 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 adjetivos, adjectives to describe the landscape, adjetivos para describir el paisaje, describing places, the second video, and the last one, this is the story of a young woman who has traveled the world. Okay, she has traveled to many, many countries. Okay, well, when she was like very young, I think 10 years old or something like that, she had traveled around 70 countries. Okay, when she was like 7, 8, 9, 10, I don't remember the number of her age and the number of countries she had visited, about 70. Ella había visitado alrededor de 70 países cuando tenía como 8 años. Ya había visitado 70 países. Okay? Well, so that is the learning guide. But this is the lesson plan for today. Okay? And I will share it with you when we finish the class. Cuando terminemos la sesión, yo se los comparto. So, any question, alguna pregunta, questions so far?
No, no, señor.
Questions? No, okay. Well, how many countries have you visited so far? ¿Cuántos países ha visitado Cristian, Santiago o ciudades de Colombia?
Soy de poco viajar,
San-
profe, hasta el momento, ninguno.
Okay. Christian, where are you from, Christian? I am from Medellin. Where are you from? ¿De dónde es usted, Cristian?
De Jamundí, profe.
Okay. Santiago. Santiago, where are you from?
I'm from Tuluá, Colombia.
Tuluá. Okay, good. So, Vallecaucanos. Good. Good, that's good. Well, okay. Now I am going to share with you 3 videos, okay? Voy a compartirles 3 videos sobre sitios, sobre descripciones de lugares. Voy a compartirles este primero, el más fácil y el más corto. Let me share it with you. Voy a compartírselos. Pantalla, chicos.
Yes.
Okay, I am going to share with you the link for the video. Voy a compartirles el link del video. ¿Listo, muchachos? Porque es que tenemos problema de audio. Tenemos problemas de audio, entonces, para que ustedes lo escuchen y lo vean en su casa. Voy a apagar el micrófono mío para que ustedes escuchen mejor. Vamos a escuchar y a leerlo. No importa. Si tiene algún problema de audio, ustedes lo pueden terminar de escuchar en la casa. ¿Ok? Yo vuelvo a conectar, a hablarles cuando el video se termine. Es 1 minuto 30 más o menos. Chao, pues, ya regreso.
Listo, profe.
We should all take a holiday together this summer.
That's a great idea. Where do you want to go, Jane?
I want to go somewhere fun and experience the busy streets of a new city and experience its real culture.
Sounds okay, but I think I prefer somewhere more relaxing. Like to beautiful scenery, somewhere with mountains and lakes. Too many tourists and too much pollution in cities.
I'd prefer to go somewhere a little more historical. It would be good to visit some castles or some places where battles took place in the past.
I'm not that interested in history. Place boring for me. Going to a city would be much more interesting.
But it will be so crowded and busy. I want to relax, not worry about traffic and crowds. We should go somewhere with lots of nature.
But those kinds of areas feel a little cut off. And they don't have modern conveniences like good Wi Fi connections.
How about a beach holiday? We can rent a place on the beach and drive into the city or to nearby historical sites.
That sounds like a good compromise.
Well, well, ladies, you see, you see a lot of vocabulary and a lot of expressions to talk about places. Did you notice that? Did you see that? Vimos muchas palabras para describir lugares y actividades. Okay? That is like the intention of these videos. They will give us vocabulary, expressions, verbs, adjectives to talk about different places. Okay? Estos videos, eso es lo que hacen, darnos vocabulario, expresiones para hablar sobre sitios. ¿Listo? Vamos a ver ahora un video, otro video sobre adjetivos que podemos utilizar cuando visitamos lugares, cuando visitamos ciertos lugares. ¿Listo? Entonces vamos a ver este video, ahí se los escribí, se les envía el link. Vamos a ver el video, dura 12 minutos, vamos a ver 10 minutos del video. Van a salir un poco de adjetivos que ustedes pueden utilizar cuando ustedes vayan a describir su sitio turístico. ¿Alguna pregunta, Santiago, Cristian?
No, no, señor.
Ok. Bueno, vamos a ver entonces el video. Ok. Este es el video. Voy a desconectar el audio también mío y el del micrófono, el de loudspeaker, headphones, para que ustedes escuchen mejor. Ya me vuelvo a conectar, a hablar.
Describe places. And let's go ahead and begin and talk about some words you can use to describe, like, well, the lakes. So the first is serene. It just means calm and peaceful. So in this case, it's very peaceful. The countryside, the landscape appears. You can't, you could say a person looks serene. And so I just want you to know that, yes, these adjectives are very useful. You can use them to describe different places, different things. I just want to give you something to associate each word with. So the next word that I have for you is stunning. And if you're describing something you see, the landscape as stunning, it means it's extremely beautiful. So this word is often used with the word view, and you might talk about a stunning view. I could say that if you go to Yosemite National Park, there are so many stunning views, and this is true. I would highly recommend you visit Yosemite if you ever travel to the US. And if you are somebody who would like to
No, these expressions, well, are useful for our video as well. Very important. Nosotros podemos hablar en nuestro video. Mire, there are many stunning views at Río La Vieja. There are many stunning views at Las Tres Cruces. There are many stunning views at, well, Parque Cañaveral, Cañaveral o Río Cañaveral o lo que sea. Sí, cosas, atracciones que tengan en Cali, en Jumbo, en Jamundí. Okay, there are many stunning views. Hay muchas vistas interesantes, atractivas, ok, súper hermosas, stunning views. Esa expresión la podemos utilizar en nuestro video. Let's keep going, sigamos.
And if you are somebody who would like to have a stunning to the channel and turn on notifications so that I can become your teacher. My name is Wes and the channel is Interactive English, and that's what it's all about, just trying to help you practice and improve your English skills. The next adjective that I have for you is picturesque. This means that something is visually attractive. So that suffix on the end there, that ESQUE, it means like or resembling. So in this case, it's like you're saying something looks like or resembles a picture or a painting. And I could say the view from the mountaintop was picturesque. It looked like it belonged.
Así es como llevo todas mis tareas. Y eso me siento.
The next adjective is desolate. Desolate, if you're describing a place as desolate, it means empty and not attractive. And this definitely has more of a negative connotation. So I might think of the desert. It's very empty. It's not a place that I want to spend a lot of time. So I could describe it as desolate. Or I could say, after the fire, the forest looked desolate and lifeless. It was empty, it's unattractive, it's desolate. Then we have the word unspoiled. This is a great word. Now spoiled means something is ruined, so that has a negative connotation. So unspoiled has a positive connotation, and you're saying that something is beautiful because it has not been damaged or ruined by people or development. And you could describe some land is unspoiled. I could say the rainforest is unspoiled, which is what makes it so unique. And the next word is pristine. Pristine means, well, in very good condition. And often people may use this with the word condition. Something is in pristine condition. But if we're talking about a place, I would think that, well, this place is well kept. There's no trash. And when I think of the word pristine, I would think of Japan. If you've ever been there and you drive outside the city, it looks pristine. There's no trash. It's really well maintained, and it looks in very good condition. Next, I want to talk to you about words that you can use to describe the atmosphere of a place. These are great adjectives to talk about, well, the mood or the feeling of a place. Tranquil. So tranquil means, well, peaceful and calm, really without any noise. It's very similar to serene, but in my opinion, serene would more often be used to talk about the way a place looks, whereas tranquil really captures like that feeling of calm and peacefulness. I could say I traveled to this picturesque beach with stunning views, and it was so tranquil. It was just very calm and peaceful. The next adjective is vibrant. I really like this one. It means exciting, energetic, full of enthusiasm. And you could use it to describe like a city and talk about the atmosphere. It's very vibrant. But I think this word is great for describing things like festivals and talking about the atmosphere. I could say that Carnival is one of the most vibrant festivals in the world. The colors, the dancing, just the mood. It's just, yes, it's definitely vibrant. And the next adjective is homey. So if you say that a place is homey, it means that it's just comfortable and cozy. And notice it has the word home in it because I think people often associate home as being comfortable and cozy. But in this case, you're not going to use it to talk about your home. You would really use it to talk about another place like a hotel or a room. So I could say that I stayed in a small hotel along the coast with a homey atmosphere. And then we have the word bustling. Bustling means very active and busy, and you could think of big cities. Big cities have an atmosphere that is bustling. For example, Times Square in New York City is always bustling with tourists, all right? Just has that atmosphere, that busy mood, that busy feeling. And speaking of cities, let's talk about some adjectives that you can use to describe cities or towns, like renowned. So if you say that a city or town is renowned for something, it means that it's famous for something. And you're typically going to follow this adjective with the word for. I could say that Paris is renowned for the Eiffel Tower. All right, people think of this landmark when they think of Paris. Or Italy is renowned for pizza. I think connecting it with food, this is a great way to use this adjective. A place is renowned for some food. Cosmopolitan is a great adjective. It means including people from many different countries. So Hong Kong is a cosmopolitan city. New York City is a cosmopolitan city. Then we have walkable. And I included this one because I like places that are walkable. I like to walk. It means that a place is, well, easy or safe to walk in. And you have that suffix at able, which means able to do. You're able to walk. And I think often you're going to use this adjective and say that maybe a place is easily walkable or it's not walkable. I could say the city had many pedestrian streets, so it was easily walkable. And then there's overcrowded, which means containing too many people or things. And if you're going to use it to describe a place, probably referring to too many people. And it's a great word for adding emphasis instead of just saying a place is crowded. I remember traveling to Dubrovnik, Croatia. It's a beautiful city, but the old town was definitely overcrowded. Next is spacious. This is a word that I really like, and it just means large with a lot of open space. And if you describe a city or town as spacious, perhaps you're talking about, well, like the streets or just the layout. Maybe there are a lot of parks and it makes it feel like it's spacious. Parts of New York City are overcrowded, but if you go to Central Park, it is a spacious area. Another great adjective is
I'm so sorry. Estaba hablando y estaba en mute my microphone. I'm so sorry. Did you understand what we said about adjectives and expressions to talk about cities, about situations, about environments? ¿Escucharon y entendieron lo que nos dijeron sobre la ciudad, los adjetivos y esto, chicos? Sobre el ambiente, sobre la atmósfera, sobre... Muchachos.
Sí, sí, profe. Sí.
Ok.
Yes.
Este último video es para que ustedes lo vean en casa. ¿Listo? Este es la historia de una chica que ha viajado por muchos países del mundo. Cuando ella tenía entre 8 y 10 añitos apenas, ya había visitado 70 países. Entonces, es una persona que tiene mucha experiencia en hablar sobre las situaciones que usted vive cuando viaja a otro país. ¿Ustedes han viajado a otro país, Santiago? Santiago.
No, no.
Ok. Cristian tampoco. Bueno, viajar a otro
No.
país viajar a otro país es muy interesante. Es muy interesante. Ojalá ustedes tengan la posibilidad de hacerlo. Es algo muy enriquecedor. Sí, viajar al exterior, bueno, a Estados Unidos, Canadá, Europa, bueno, países lejanos, es costoso, pero vale la pena, vale la pena, vale la pena ahorrar unos pesitos y darnos ese regalo alguna vez en la vida, porque son cosas que nos cambian la manera de ver el mundo. Viajar por el mundo nos cambia la perspectiva, nos cambia lo que nosotros pensamos, las opiniones, nos cuestiona, nos enriquece, nos enseña, nos muestra. Bueno, hay mil cosas que nos ayudan, bueno, que nos transforma, un viaje nos transforma, de buena o de mala manera, pero usualmente de buena manera nos transforma. Entonces, chicos, la actividad es hacer un video sobre un sitio turístico cerca a su ciudad o dentro de su ciudad o dentro de su pueblo o en su finca o cerca a su finca. ¿Listo? Eso es lo que vamos a hacer, minuto y medio en inglés. Pueden ser fotos con su voz, puede ser una presentación en PowerPoint con su voz, puede ser un video hecho en una cámara, un video hecho en el celular, video en el computador. El único requisito es que ese video se pueda abrir en varios equipos, que cuando usted me lo envíe yo lo pueda escuchar y lo pueda ver. ¿Listo? Ok. Guys, thank you. Thank you
Oh,
for attending the session. That's it. No more. Esa es la tarea que hay que hacer, grabar el video de minuto y medio sobre un sitio turístico cerca a nuestra casa, a nuestra finca, a nuestro pueblo o en nuestro pueblo o en nuestra ciudad. ¿Listo? That's it, no more. That's all what you have to do. Eso es lo que tienen que hacer, chicos. ¿Ok? Well, thank
Okay.
you for
okay.
Well,
Cuénteme, Santiago.
no, que todo bien, todo entendido.
Ok. Tenemos que hacerlo. Acuérdense que esta semana que viene, Semana Santa, no tenemos sesión. Volvemos a vernos el 10 de abril. ¿Listo? Volvemos a vernos el 10 de abril. Porque el 3 de abril es Viernes Santo y nosotros nos volveríamos a ver el 10 de abril para hacer para otra sesión online. Ok, chicos? Well, guys, bye bye. Have a nice weekend and have a nice Holy Week.
Gracias.
Some-
Bye.
okay.